Okay. Hi, welcome to week 12, the final week of The Artist's Way. This is just my midweek check-in. I actually am recording that on Wednesday, the 21st. Yes, Wednesday the 21st, which is Tua's birthday. I'm going to probably rush through this because it is almost their dinner time. Until it's dinner time. And maybe I'll hold off actually. I might wait till mum and dad are home because it is the birthday cake time. Instead of having dinner, they're having a homemade birthday cake that I just made. Anyway, let's just get on with it. So Sunday, not much happened. We had a really relaxed day for the most part, and then we had family come over for a family dinner. We did Korean barbecue. It was really yum, and I didn't want to go outside because it was so hot. Just was like agitated, and so I actually spent most of the night after dinner in the lounge by myself because everyone went by the pool. I just didn't want to go out there. And also with the mozzies and stuff, I didn't want to deal with that. So I stayed inside and chilled. And then I was actually feeling really tired. So once everyone went home, we cleaned up and then I honestly went straight to bed. So that was Sunday. And then Monday I went into work. Had nothing to do. It was incredibly boring and I hated it. I was there for like a bit longer than I planned to because I was meant to leave at like 2:30, but I was there till like 3:15 because we started chatting. But yeah, it was so I actually hate going into work and not doing anything because it just feels like such a waste of time. I know I shouldn't really complain because I'm getting paid to do nothing in those instances, but it just drags on and yeah. So it was really just not fun. And so after work, came home, did my morning pages. The boys were in really happy moods, really cute. And then, no, that was on Tuesday. Yeah, we didn't do much. Just, what did we have for dinner? Oh, I made a salmon and mash. Actually, I went and picked up. I'm pretty sure it was Monday. Yeah, Monday I went and picked up groceries, and then I made dinner, and then just chilled for the rest of the day. And then Tuesday I went into work again. It was a shorter day at work, thank goodness. I also didn't have a lot going on until maybe the last hour of work where there were things that I could do. I had to go cut keys and then I had to sort of distribute them and colour code them and whatnot. And then I ended up rushing to get some bits and pieces for the office that we're running out of, and then came back, put them away, and then left. But like the first couple hours were a drag again. Yeah, I'm glad the week is over at work for now. So that's nice. And also it's nice because next week is a public holiday, so I won't be going in on Monday. Because I honestly don't know if I'll have any work for maybe the next 2 weeks, just because we don't have any programs or anything happening right now. So after that I went to get petrol and then came home, got to see my boys. It's been very hot the last couple of days. I got my period early yesterday. I was meant to have it I think I was meant to come like Saturday or Sunday, it's just come early. It was a bit bummed because I thought it would be nice to actually jump in the pool. I don't want to say too much. The pool. But yeah, that happened. So I had a shower after. Got changed to my PJs. Did my morning pages, chilled. And then I did a milk run order to get ingredients for Tua's birthday cake. And yeah, then mum, dad came home. I made BLTs and fries for dinner. They were nice. And then I chilled for a bit, I finished my punch cards. I finished like cutting them and I binded it so I could hang it. And yeah, I finished those off. And then I stayed up to watch Hudson on the Shut Up Evan podcast. And I was actually getting really tired waiting up. But I watched and then I ended up going to bed. And then today, Wednesday, I woke up at about 5. But I was still really tired, and so I fell back to sleep for a couple more hours. Woke up, the boys were both in my bed. Did my morning routine, and then I actually started the cake making process. And then Sophie showed up to pick up a car to use. And I rewatched the podcast again because here's the thing, because I watched it so late last night where I was sort of half asleep. I feel like I didn't really pay as good of attention to it, so I watched it again. I really loved it. And then did my morning pages, watched some YouTube, and then I just finished putting the cake together. I will insert a clip of that here. Okay, I've just finished my decorating for Tua's birthday. It's birthday cake, and Hannah gets one. I actually think I'm going to do this. Sorry, I keep doing lots of angles. I actually think I'm going to do this every birthday now because it is cheap. I think I spent like $50 maybe on all of this. And I made these ones as well because I had extra, so I'm gonna use the leftover frosting to frost those. But yeah, this is gonna be for their dinner instead of having their usual. But it looks so okay. I'm happy with it. It is a bit messy, but like comparing to what they usually get. But it's cute. He's the birthday boy. Yeah, it is like 4 o'clock. The boys are a bit, well, Tua's a bit agitated. Not great. It is his birthday, but that's not great. Just with his brother. And I think it didn't help because when I was making the cake, Taman was near me, so he was getting really grumpy. And then also it is getting close to their dinner time, so he's like pissed off because I haven't given it to them yet. And I actually don't think I'll give it to them until mum and dad get home. That's really been it. I'm going to make a chicken coconut curry for dinner. I'm excited for that. We'll do Tua's birthday cake. I am going to edit and post my week 11 video because I actually haven't done that. Even though I said I was going to do that in the last video, I didn't. So I'm going to get that out today. And then I'll probably just relax for the rest of the night. I did want to watch Heated Rivalry, but I don't know if I'm going to do that tonight. Maybe I'll just watch episode 5 and 6. Those are the ones I love the most. So I might do that. Is there anything else? Not really. We will discuss the rest of the week Saturday. That's when you'll see me next. But yeah, It's been a up and down week so far. Work was sort of a downer, but I feel like I'm in okay spirits. So, yeah. Hi, this is my week 12 check-in, and I'm also going to probably go through my final thoughts because this is the end of the program, the Artist Way program. So I will try, actually I'll update on the rest of the week and how that went. I think I filmed on Wednesday, so okay, so Thursday I didn't do much. I actually wasn't feeling too great again. I had a really bad stint of waking up feeling terrible. So that happened. Oh yeah. I've read a really sad book of fic. So I spent most of my morning reading that, and then I got out of bed late, like almost midday. Yeah, I didn't really do much anything else. I chilled for the rest of the night. And then I didn't end up going to sleep till 1:30 the next day. And I think I got up at like 8, or maybe it was 7ish. I listened to Harry Styles' new single. I'm going to be honest, I had different expectations. I had expectations that weren't met. Just because the way people were like describing, the people that had the first listen were describing it, wasn't fitting what I was listening to. So it took me a bit to come around to. I don't hate it, I think it wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. And so now I'm like not as into it. So let's blame it on the first listeners. So I did that. Oh yeah, Thursday I also tried to help my mum get BTS tickets. She got some. She got 2 for London. I don't know if she got 2 for Paris or just 1 night for Paris. That was good. That took like 2 hours because it was so stressful. But she got some. And Friday. Oh yeah, Kobe came over. I tried a McGriddle. Oh my gosh, stop. My mum and dad obviously. I tried a McGriddle. Wasn't a big fan of it. Prefer McMuffin, if I'm honest. It's just too sweet. And what else did I do yesterday? I don't think I did a lot. I had a nap. Chilled. I'm back. I actually don't know where I finished off what I was saying. But I think it was Friday I was talking about what I was doing on Friday. I hope so, because that's just where I'm going to pick up from. Oh, was it? Yeah, it was. During the evening, I don't know, I had a shower. I ate KFC for dinner. It was so yum. I actually want more, but we don't have any. And then I think I watched Vanilla Mace. Watched her VOD. And then I went to bed, even though I had like a 3-hour nap. Was that yesterday? I'm pretty sure it was yesterday I had a 3-hour nap. Yeah, I ended up going straight to bed. And then here we are on the last day. I was considering going out to do maybe another artist date, but I'm going to stay in today. Just because I want to be home with my boys, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I thought maybe I'd go do something to celebrate my last day of this 12-week program. I'm not. I thought about making something, but our oven's not working. Yeah. I have no other plans really for the rest of the day. I do want to actually try get this out and done, and then I will finish. There's like another chapter of this that I will read, the epilogue. Oh, it's only like 2 pages. But yeah, that's really all I'm going to do for the rest of today, I think. My nieces are coming to sleep over. That's it for this week. Let's get into the check-in. Okay, how many days this week did you do your morning pages? Have you accepted them as a permanent spiritual practice? How was the experience for you? So, actually, I shouldn't say. Well, I am going to be. I've done my morning pages every day since starting this course. So 12 weeks straight. I actually haven't done them today, but I will do them. I've got them here. And, why did I do that? I need to read. Yeah, it's been a really great habit that I've gained. It's something that I've always wanted to get into, but just never could stick to it. So getting into the habit of doing 3 pages has helped a lot, because now I know I can do it for sure. I'm probably not going to do 3 pages like continuously now that I've finished, but I just know that I'm going to be able and willing to journal, which is nice and exciting. And it has been like really therapeutic for me, even though I don't really recall a lot of things that occur like during the day or even the week or whatnot. I think it's cool to have this as sort of like something to look back on, like an archive of memories, and yeah. So I am very thankful for that. Okay, did you do your artist date this week? Will you allow yourself these on a permanent basis as well? What did you do and how did it feel? So yes, I think I already mentioned and probably already showed what I did for my artist date, which was the cake making and decorating for Tua's birthday. And yeah, I wasn't sure how that was going to go, because I have made them a birthday cake before, like homemade, and it was pretty average, but it was only average because of the pans we had, that it didn't look as nice, but managed to get really small ones that I could build the height, and so it ended up being really perfect. And yeah, they were really cute, so I felt really good about it. And then in terms of doing more artist dates now that this is over, yeah, for sure, I think it's definitely helped me see a lot of pros in sort of strengthening that part of myself and being more creative, and giving me the opportunity to focus on certain creative pursuits and stuff like that. It's made me more open to trying different things. And I mean, I don't think I've ever sort of strayed away from trying out like hobbies and stuff like that. But I just think it's made it more clear that I do love doing this kind of stuff. So yeah. My favorite one. Did you experience any synchronicity this week, and what was it? I can't think of anything, to be honest. I am trying really hard to think of something, but like it's hard for me to even recall what I've had for dinner the past 3 nights. I hate that I'm ending it off like this, because I do want to add a bit more sauce. Okay, and then last one. Were there any other issues this week that you consider significant for your recovery? Describe them. I don't know, maybe just I think it was probably because I had my period as well. Just not feeling life. I keep waking up really just nauseous and aching. So to have my period on top of that, which it probably was a factor into why I was feeling that way, I think that stopped me from doing things or being more productive or proactive at all. Or maybe it's just that I'm very comfortable with staying the same or just not going out of my comfort zones this week, maybe. Although I feel like during the start of the week that wasn't the case, but over the last couple of days it's been more so that. That's it for the check-in. I'm going to give brief final thoughts of my experience. I think I started off really strong because I was really committed to it, especially after week 4 was the reading deprivation week. After that, I was like, oh my God, yeah, I'm in. I'm going to be doing this. And then Heated Rivalry came around and truly just stopped me from wanting to do anything. It's crazy. I haven't felt like so hyperfixated or fell so deep into like a fandom like this since maybe when I was obsessed with Scam, which is a Norwegian TV show. So, and I feel like this was actually 10 times worse than that period. So that really threw like me off with being productive and sort of gaining a lot of momentum. There's been some growth in me, probably not as much as I had hoped. I do think also with going to therapy now, that has sort of aided me as well in some areas with my mental. Yeah, I'm happy that I did this because there's definitely been things that I've gained from it. I don't think there's been anything negative that has occurred as a result of it. Maybe I could have been more stronger with certain tasks. Maybe I was a bit lenient with things, but truthfully, I'm really proud of getting through the 12 weeks and doing what I've done. It's really helped me feel a bit more stronger with going into more creative work, because I sort of lost my way with that last year where I really wanted to be creative, and then exterior things occurred in the world that really affected me to the point where I pushed all of that like to the back of my mind and was like, I need to focus on other things. And so I really lost a creative drive or whatnot, and it wasn't making me happy. So I think this has sort of helped me feel more comfortable with what I love to do, which is create. It's made me more willing to try. I feel more inclined to start writing. That's sort of been the thing that's perked up for me over the last couple of months, is trying to maybe write again. It was something I loved as a kid, and then it sort of fell off. But it's always lingered, and I just never really gave it a chance. So I think that's been nice to have that come up and be a possibility for me. So yeah, I don't really have anything negative to say about this experience, because overall a lot of the things that have happened have been positives, which is nice. I hope it's recording because it just shut off and I only have like a couple of things to say. Well, not really. I'm probably just going to end it here. But my battery died. I don't know how to end this off any other way. I feel very content, very happy that it's over, just because it's probably been like one of the biggest things that I've accomplished in a while, because I often am ill-disciplined. So this has been nice to get a win for once. I think it's a big one. And yeah, maybe I'll do it again if I need to, or if I feel inclined to. I don't know, maybe I'll update or record myself again at some point. Thank you to me. If you're watching this, I don't know if I'm going to keep this public or private. I've been posting it publicly, but it gets 0 views anyway, so yeah. I don't know what to say. I'll just say bye. Bye.